Brute force alone will not lead to victory. All things possess an inherent logic. If you face an impasse, try looking at things afresh. It's hard to believe we've come this far, don't you think? Let's greet the end with a smile. The round table seems so lively these days. Heavier ornaments are not my forte. I'm better with technical weaponry.
What's up, guys? It's Drexel, and well, thank you for watching so far. If you're watching up to 17 minutes of my video, well, I gotta thank you, because that's a long ass video. It's a lot of video. I gathered a lot of clips because I had a lot of fun with this build. It's really fun. The dexterity kind of build. I don't usually play dexterity builds, so maybe that's why I gathered a lot of clips. And also the mod looks great. I mean the model. Huge thanks to the mod creator. I'm gonna leave the description of the mod. I'm gonna leave the mod down in the description, because yeah, it looks amazing. I mean, I don't know how they would port. I guess once the game released on that was nasty. Once the game's released on PC, like Nightreign released on PC, it's a matter of just taking the things, the textures and all outside of the game and somehow porting it into base Elden Ring. I do wonder if the Tarnished Edition will bring some things from Nightreign as well. It would be an opportunity, I guess, to give a little bit of an update, a little bit of love to the first open world game that From Software ever made. But yeah, it's a pretty fun build. It catches people off guard, especially the throwing daggers. Like if you go with paired daggers and then you whip out the throwing daggers out of nowhere, usually people won't really notice the swap because they look so similar. It looks like you're dual wielding daggers, but no, all of a sudden they get a throwing dagger to the face. I wanted to include this fight because this build in particular has something, or does something that no other build can really do or deal with. It has a tool, a specific tool to deal with cheaters, and you're gonna see right now. These guys are cheating. Well, one of them is cheating with infinite HP. I believe it's the guy with the great hammer. The other guy takes damage, but the guy with the great hammer doesn't, and that's why I'm not even bothering hitting him, because why would I? I don't deal damage to him. He has infinite HP, right? I got a little bit tired of dealing with them too, but at that point I wanted to practice, use the cheater for practice, so I kept him. I didn't get out of the world, and I hadn't realized that you can do something very nasty. There you see me trying to practice the reverse backstab that I don't usually get, so I'm not really that good at that. But the thing is, yeah, he doesn't take damage, but if you deal enough damage, you can bypass the cheats. And well, yeah, of course, Lightning Misericord is going to deal a shit ton of damage. But well, guys, that's been me. That's been the build. Again, thank you to the mod creator. And well, see you in the next video. Drake Soul out. Bye.